Jesus Christ. Very professional. I don't know if you're seeing this. I don't know if you're seeing this. Very professional. My showrunner said they do a live broadcast. I tried to do it live on my phone. Can't figure it out. All right, so here's the deal. I don't know if I could save this. You could see it somewhere else. I do these blogs on Facebook Live. I don't know if I'm very professional. Lighting's horrible. It's all horrible. Right? In my blogs and my podcast, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever the hell is I do, I say, how is it insulting if I call you out and I say the way things are? How is that insulting? I say, if you're fat, and I say, boy, you're fat. How is that insulting? If you're fat, weigh 500 pounds, you're fat. Dog wants to come on my lap now. How is that insulting if I say you're fat and you're fat? Bro, that dog driving me crazy here. I got to go to bed. Why do I have to go to bed 10:30 at night when the dog drives me out of my mind? I go out to dinner with Andrea, 7:30 dinner, great. I have to come home at 9:45. Saturday night, I was about to call Bonnie and Adam. I said, let's go to the casino. Why do I have to come home? My phone's not working. My phone is all black. They call it a brick. It's not working. Dog trying to come. He throws his toys under the couch here. Here's what I want to say. If you're fat and I say, boy, you're fat, how is that insulting? If you're fat, you're fat. If I say if you're bald and I say, boy, you're bald as a cue ball, how is that insulting if you're bald? You're bald, you're bald. If you're broke and you don't have any money and you take $10, $20 an hour jobs, if I say, why are you taking $20 an hour jobs? Why are you broke? Nobody has to be broke. Broke is a temporary situation. Poor is a state of mind. Broke is a temporary situation. Nobody has to be broke. Why are you broke? Why are you accepting $20 an hour jobs? Why do you think your value is only worth $20 an hour? If I say that, and it's true, how is that insulting? Now, I have to hold the camera up here because the dog's trying to climb on my lap. Now I'm going to put the computer here, and you're going to see the dog. Very, very good. You know what the hell's going on here because I can't use my phone because my phone is a brick right now. I can't charge. I can't do anything. And I have to wait till tomorrow. And the dog's sitting here eating his bone on my computer. It looks like I'm Earthquake 1975. Okay, you want to move over here, please? Enough with the bullshit. Okay, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I got all this. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't know. So here's what I want to say. I don't know. All this crap came up. I got to go to bed because I can't take it anymore. It's too. I got to get out of here. That's what I have to do. I don't know if you're going to see this. I could repost it. I don't know what the hell's going on. We went out with some friends tonight. I know millionaires. I know billionaires. I know people that are broke. I know guys that live with girls and the girls pay for the guys. I made a whole list. I know 9 guys that live with girls and the girls pay for the guys. Support the guys. Support them. 9 guys I know. I said to Andrew, I said to everyone else, doesn't make any sense. A guy is successful. He's a businessman, stockbroker, whatever the hell he is. Business is successful. He falls in love with the girl. He said, I want the girl to live with me. I know this lighting here is horrible. I got the dog on my lap right now, so you got to see this. The guy says to the girl, I love you, and I want you to come moving in with me. When the guy starts moving in with the girl, something's the matter, and the girl should run for the hills. Because the guy should not move in with a girl. A guy should be successful, stand on his own 2 feet, and ask the girl to move in with him. If a girl says, I'd like you to move in with me, something's the matter, and the girl should run for the hill. When the girl says to the guy, move in with me, you know the guy's broke, and he's going to live off the girl, and the girl's going to support him. It's not normal for a guy to move in with a girl. Come up with any bullshit you want. That means the girl's more successful. The girl has inherited money. The girl has family money. Whatever the hell you call it, that's the way it is. But girls don't want to be lonely. They only thing I can think of, and I don't want to assume, but I come up with it. I know 9, and this is off the top of my head, 9 girls that have guys living with them, and they support the guys. Girls either have money, they're renting houses, their parents bought them houses, and they give the guys money. I know a guy lives with a girl. He says to the girl, I want you to buy me a car. She says, I'm not buying you a car. He says, okay, and he sits down. Doesn't do anything. These guys don't do anything all day because the girls support them. But I can't insult you. It's true, but I can't insult. I mean, I can insult you. I mean, how is it insulting if it's true? So I'm out for dinner tonight having conversations, and everyone hears me say, let's make our billions together, shooting for a billionaire lifestyle. All true. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can live any lifestyle you want. You get the same 24 hours a day as billionaires. You get the same 16 waking hours a day as billionaires. Why you sit out there all day? Why these 9 guys that I know sit around all day? They get up they get up in the morning. They pay no rent, no mortgage, no bills, no electricity, no gas because the girls pay for everything. Of course, it doesn't make any sense because the girls are more insane than the guys. Why would the girls pay for this? Why would the girls say, geez, come live in the house? I have to pay for the electricity and gas anyway. Might as well live with me. Does anything make any sense to you? And if these girls don't pay for these guys to go on vacations, to buy their clothes, to buy their food, to take them out Saturday nights, the guys just sit in the house. These are guys that have no ambition, no drive, no persistence to live any kind of lifestyle. Then they get up in the morning, they can't wait to go to sleep at night. Then the party's over. I can't understand this. I can't comprehend this crazy lifestyle. I know 9 guys like that, sit around all day. The girls won't buy them anything, nothing. These girls, they go on vacations, they leave the guys home. The guy, why do you take me? The girl says, well, you're going to pay for yourself because I'm not paying you for you to go on vacation. The guy says, no, I don't have any money. The girl says, see you later, and she goes on vacation. And the guy, like a schmuck, just sits there. If you don't give the guy anything, he won't do anything. So he gets every morning, well, there's food, there's electricity, there's gas. Where you probably have to work, you have to make a living, you have to hustle. You pay for your own food and gas. My success books say, don't take advice from people that are broke. Don't take business advice on how to get rich from people that are broke. The crazy part is the people that I know who are broke, they give business advice. My success books say, if you want to buy a Lamborghini, Maserati, Ferrari, why would you take advice from somebody that drives a Toyota? My success books say you don't see commercials on television for Lamborghinis and Maseratis and Rolls Royces. You don't see those commercials on TV because the guys that are buying those cars aren't watching television. It's the schmucks, the people that are broke that make $20 an hour. They're the ones sitting home all day. They're the ones that they're very busy all day. They're very busy. They have to go to the doctor. They have to go get their x-rays. They have to declutter the house. They have to go buy fruit. They make a whole plan. Today we're going out to lunch. Very busy. You don't want to hang out with those people. You want to hang out with the rich. You want to hang out with the most ambitious, driven people. I got so many deals going on, I can't keep track. But I have to go out and get the lifestyle I want. These guys that live with girls, they don't even have a house. They have no place to live. When the girls kick them out, I was talking to somebody today. They said that with a guy 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, they don't want to be with him. But they feel guilty to kick them out because if they kick the guy out of the house, the guy has no place to live. The guy doesn't make any money. The girl supports the guy. I know 9 guys like that. 9 guys that make no money. They sit there all day. They take whatever the girls give them. And if the girls give them nothing, they get nothing. The guy says, it's Saturday night. I'd love to go out for steak. The girl says, are you paying for it? Because I'm not paying for a steak. The guy says, no, I don't have any money. So they sit in the house. The girls pay for the guy's cars. They pay for their phones. They pay for everything. So I'm saying at dinner tonight that I'm shooting for a billionaire's lifestyle. I expect to get everything I want. I was saying that I went to the Cheesecake Factory with Bonnie, a friend of mine, Bonnie. And she's like, I bet there's an hour and a half wait before we got to the restaurant. I said, why would you wish something upon yourself or bet something that you don't want? I said, do you want to wait an hour and a half? She said, no. I said, then why would you say that? Well, I'm being realistic. I said, do you know if there's an hour and a half wait? She said, no. I said, then how is that being realistic? You create your own reality. You create your own beliefs. If you don't want an hour and a half wait, why would you say, geez, I bet there's an hour and a half wait? I said, I don't do that. If I want something, I expect to get it. I go after everything I want, and I expect to get everything I want. I said at the restaurant. I said, I expect to get everything I want. And the guy next to me said, no, you don't. I know you don't get everything you want. I know you. You don't get everything you want. How does he know me? God gave him his... Now, here's the part I don't want to insult. Him saying that's like saying, geez, the sky is green. How can I respond to that? I can't respond. My friend Joyce would argue, the sky is not green, it's blue. I said to Andrea, I can't insult the guy. I can't do it. The guy has nothing. He has nothing. He lives with a girl for 10 years. He was working at a job stocking shelves, making $10 an hour. He had menial jobs. He had nothing. Doesn't have a house, nothing. Living in some apartment, nothing. I don't know. Met some girl. The girl doesn't want to be lonely. What else can you think of? The girl says, why don't you move in? He moves in. Girl pays for everything. I know lots of girls left a lot of money. They will all wait for their inheritances. I know some people that had hundreds of millions of dollars. I know some people have $500,000, $200,000, nothing. I know people that are renting. Now, it's a good thing to say that if somebody's renting, they don't have any money. Does that make any sense to you? Because if you have money, you buy a house. You live in a house. So it's fair to say if somebody's renting a house, renting an apartment, renting a condo, living in a hotel, whatever the hell it is, renting, you don't have any money. So if you don't have any money and you're living on inheritance money, like I know people that have inheritance money, they live on inheritances. The inheritance can't be too big if you didn't buy a house. The inheritance can't be too big if you're renting. If you're renting an apartment, but why? You can go any lifestyle you want. You can go get any lifestyle you want. You can go live any lifestyle, except the people I go out with. The people I go out with, like tonight, they're being realistic that this is their life. They have to rent the rest of their life. They have to sit in the house and watch Gomer Pyle all day and watch Love Boat and watch Happy Days, watch the Brady Bunch, Dick Van Dyke Show, I Love Lucy. That's it. So they can't understand anybody else could be any wealthier than them. They don't understand that part. But they don't do anything all day. They say, well, this is realistic. It's not realistic to me. I own a house. I travel over the world. I do whatever I want anytime I want. I buy whatever I want. I go out there. You see me if you watch my blogs on Facebook, YouTube. Every 2 minutes I'm at the dinner. All my followers are saying, don't you ever stop eating? You're always eating. I love my life because I go out and I go get it. But there's a handful of people I know, like tonight I was at the dinner with, who just sit there all day. They have no ambition, no drive. And this guy, for some reason, and I could not, everything I'm telling you now, I could not say to him. I can't do it. What value do I get out of me saying to him, well, what do you do all day? Because we all know what he does all day, which is nothing. Zero, nothing. Does nothing all day except make excuses. Can't get a job. Wants to get a job. Why? He wants to get, what job could he possibly get? Didn't go to college. Has no education. What job's he going to get? $20 an hour? He can't make $20 an hour on his own. Can I say that to him? Can I say to him, you can't make $20 on your own. You got to go to somebody, give him an hour of your time and say, look, I'll give you an hour of my time. I'll give you $20. I would say to him, I want an hour of your time and I'll give you $20. Oh my God, you'll give me $20. That's fantastic. He thinks with a $20 an hour mindset. So when I say I'm shooting for the next $1 billion deal, which is true, anybody can live a billionaire lifestyle. Nobody has to be broke, which is true. And I'm living a lifestyle. He has no place to live. If this girl kicks him out, he has nothing. He has nowhere to go. The girl won't kick him out. This is the great mystery of life. The girl pays for everything and nobody could figure it out. Nobody could figure this out. The girl has nothing either. The girl doesn't work. The guy doesn't work. People say to them all day, what do you do all day? You see, you're so busy. Busy doing what? Well, I got to clean out the garage. They're so busy doing everything but making money. Am I supposed to say that to them? So when I'm at the dinner tonight and I'm saying, I expect to get everything I want. I go after everything I want. And he says, no, you don't. I know you don't go to get after everything you want. He doesn't live with me. He doesn't live with me. He knows nothing about me. He knows nothing about my deals. He knows nothing about my shows. He knows nothing about the David Bronstein reality show that's being produced. He knows nothing about my clients. He knows nothing about my bank account. He knows nothing about me. He knows nothing about I'm booking Las Vegas for 2 weeks. This guy hasn't been on vacation since 1962 when his parents took him on vacation. He can't take himself on vacation because he doesn't make any money. He lives with some girl who goes on vacation and leaves him sitting in the house. This is the guy. Am I supposed to say that at the table tonight? When I say you can have anything you want, you can have any lifestyle you want, and the girlfriend at the table says, well, that's not realistic. Well, it's not realistic for them, but it's realistic for me. They're not going to be a billionaire because they do nothing to make themselves a billionaire. But it's impossible for them, but it's not impossible for me. And their whole lives are just going to restaurants. Here in Toronto, they'll go to this restaurant, go to McDonald's, they'll go to Pizza Hut, they'll go to the movies. That's our whole life. What's my life? Broadway shows, the Bahamas, Las Vegas. Why don't they go do these things? Because they don't have any money. And they won't do anything to get any money. So they sit there all day and they're waiting for inheritances. And he doesn't have any inheritances, so he lives off his girlfriend's inheritance. He says to the girlfriend, I'd like to have a truck. She says, I'm not buying you a truck. He says, okay, and he sits down. Am I supposed to say that at the table tonight? Am I supposed to say when I say I'm living a billionaire's lifestyle, I'm going after a billionaire's lifestyle, I expect to get everything I want every day that I go after? And he says, no, you don't. I know you don't get everything you want. Am I supposed to have a normal, logical conversation, say, how do you know that I don't get everything I want? I couldn't respond like that. Now, my wife, Andrew, was very upset. My wife wanted to holler and say all the things I'm saying to you now, but I couldn't insult him. Andrew said, why not? He's insulting you. I said, how is he insulting me? I'm in control of my life, and he's in control of his life. God said, here's 125 years, 150,000 years of great health. What do you want to do with it? I said, I'd like to be a billionaire. He said, I'm going to sit in the house where some girl's going to support me, and I'm not going to make any money. I have no ambition, no drive. That's what he said. And I'm going to sit here. Whatever I get, I get. And I'm not going to go on vacations, and I'm not going to buy nice clothes, and I'm not going to buy nice things. I'm not going to buy electronics. And my girlfriend's going to pay for my car, and she's going to pay for my phone, and she's going to pay for my clothes, and she's going to take me out to dinner Saturday nights. And then the money runs out. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, but I'm just going to sit there all day and not have the life I want. Am I supposed to say that to him? Because that's his life. But I couldn't say it. I feel horrible. What value would I get out of saying that to somebody? What, even though it's true. So coming back to the purpose of this blog, if you're fat and I say you're fat, how is that an insult? If you're broke, and I don't say, what are you doing now? What are you doing with your life now? What are you doing? Well, I'm sitting here all day. And I say, well, why don't you go and make some money? Are you going out there to make $1 million? He says, that's not realistic. The girlfriend said to me, before you shoot for $1 billion, why don't you shoot for a couple million? How does she know I don't have a couple million? So they know nothing about me. I said, a couple million? I said, you're thinking too small. Who wants a couple $1 million? I know some guy that sold a car rental business. He had a car rental business. Said he sold it for $30 million. He could live very nicely on $300,000 a month interest. $300,000 a month interest. Do you want to live on $300,000? That's great for him. It's not great for me. So the couple I was without tonight, when I said I can get in my world, I get everything I want. I go after everything I want. I bust through the obstacles. I bust through the adversity. I bust through the walls, and I go after everything I want. He sits there all day. They're not rich. They're renting. They're renting a house. They rent. If they had money, they'd live in a house. And he says, well, we're buying a house together. They ain't buying a house together. He has no money, and she has no money. They've been renting for 15, 16, 17, 5 years. Who rents for 5 years? You know why you rent? Because you don't have any money to buy a house. That's why you rent. But you don't have to. You can go after a lifestyle. You can go make money. These kids are dropping out of college because they're making too much money. Ryan, who's on YouTube, makes $22 million a year opening up toy boxes. You don't have to sit there looking for $20 an hour jobs. And that's what he does. He looks for $10 an hour. What else? Not even 20. I'm raising the price. He takes minimum wage jobs. What's minimum wage? $10 an hour, $15 an hour. He can't help her pay the rent. The rent's $2,500 a month where they live. She told me where I live, they were looking for a place to rent. Where I live, and it's $3,000 and more a month. And I own my house. Why are they looking for a place to rent? Because they don't have any money. And why don't they have any money? Because they're not making any money. They don't work. They sit there all day and they wait for the rich uncles to die and the rich aunts to die. They wait to get money. They wait to get inheritances. Unfortunately, the inheritances aren't $50 million, and they're not $100 million. They're not even $1 million. I don't know what the hell it is. Whatever it is, they cannot afford to buy a house, and houses in Toronto start at $2 and $3 million. So you know their inheritances aren't $2 and $3 million because then you'd buy a house. But he has nothing. When the girlfriend throws him out, he has nothing. And many people have said, why don't you get rid of him already? Throw him out. Why are you paying for him? Why are you spending all your money on him? Nobody could figure this out. It's the great, but I know 9 guys like that. 9 guys that live with girls. The girls pay for them. Today I heard a whole story that the girl's with the guy 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. She's like, I don't love him. I don't want to be with him. I want nothing to do with him. So the people at the table said, well, why don't you get rid of him? She's like, I can't. He has nothing. Can't throw him out. So she supports him. Does anything make any sense to you? Girls supporting guys. That's great for the guys, lousy for the girls. The girls supporting a guy. Oh, here we go. Okay. She said, I'm not supporting a guy. A guy should support me. That's the way it should be. No guy should move in with a girl. And if a guy's moving in with a girl, it's because the guy has nothing. I heard a story last week and same thing. Oh, the guy moved in with the girl. The guy had a company, 10,000 employees, 10,000 dropped dead. Girl's lonely, wants a guy. These girls are so lonely, they'll take anybody and say, take everything. Take everything. The girls, so it's great for the guys. But in this case, I know this couple, well, they don't have any money because they're renting. And they just wait for inheritance money to come in. Nothing else. No ambition, no drive, no nothing. So tonight at dinner, when I say I go after everything I want, I expect to get everything I want. And this guy says to me, you don't get everything you want. I know you don't get everything you want. I can't respond logically to that. I can't do it. I can't say, how do you know? Are you with me every day? That's a logical response, but because his statement is illogical. So I can't respond logically. I can't say, how do you know I don't get everything I want? Do you work for my company? Do you work for my business? Do you live in my house? I'd be insulting him. I'd be insulting him in front of other people. I don't want to insult him. I couldn't say, what do you do all day? Because we all know what he does all day, which is nothing, zero. He makes no money. He waits for pension checks. $2,000, I don't know, a month. Is that how you want to live? Waiting for a check? Waiting for inheritances? He hasn't been away since 1945, has vacations. The girlfriend goes on vacation without him because he has no money. He sits there all day. The girl pays for the car, pays for the phone, pays for everything, clothes, cable. He pays for nothing, and he sits there. That's his life, just sitting watching television all day. If the girl doesn't take him out, he doesn't go out. Am I supposed to say at the table, what do you do all day? I hustle to live a billionaire's lifestyle. What do you do? Are you doing anything to make $1 million? Not. Should I say, what are you doing to make $20 an hour jobs? Why are you going after? Is that how you value your time, making $20 an hour? Should I have said that at the table today? Which is all true. So how is it insulting? It's insulting. He, in his nutty mind, it's crazy that he gets up in the morning. He pays no rent. The girlfriend pays the rent. He pays no expenses. The girlfriend pays the expenses. Who would want somebody? Would somebody like this? If I said, I have a guy for you, it was fantastic. He'd like to move in. You say, oh, that's great. He's not going to pay anything. If you have a house, you have an apartment, whatever the hell you have, he ain't paying one dime. You're going to have to support him. How do you want to do that? Because that's what's going on right now. Should I have said at the table, look, Joyce pays $2,500 a month for rent. How come you don't pay rent with him? How come you don't pay for your car? Why? Shouldn't have said that. Why? All right, go to Dave. Stable. Well, I have internet here. I don't know if we're still rolling. Why your connection is unstable? Please wait where I try and reconnect. Okay, I got to get here. All right, Dave's TV World, that luck doc. Why he believes he should just sit there all day while the girl pays all the rent. It's a great mystery of life. He knows nothing about me, knows nothing about my bank account, knows nothing about my life, knows nothing. Here's one thing you could all know about me. I own a house, I own cars. I go on vacations. I have freedom to come and go and do whatever I want. But I go after that lifestyle where he just sits there all day because he has no money. And he goes for 20. When I say $20 an hour jobs, it's minimum wage jobs, but I'm trying to raise up $20 an hour. But he takes clerk jobs, waiter jobs. And I don't mean high-end restaurants. And yet he says to me, you don't get everything you want. Instead of saying, geez, look at Dave's life. I got to get a house. I got to go on vacation. I got to buy anything I want anytime I want. I want to go to Las Vegas. Look how Dave's living. I should live like that. He says, you don't get everything you want. I know you don't get everything you want. How am I supposed to respond to that? Am I supposed to say, who are you to tell me I don't get everything? I get no value out of that, but I produce content. So when you say crazy things to me like this, and I blogged about it on Facebook Live, and my phone's not working right now. I can't charge it. It's a brick, as they say. I did a blog at the table. You can see the blog at the table, but he wouldn't go on camera. Why wouldn't he go on camera? His girlfriend and him would not go on camera. Why? You hear in the back, you hear them talking. Then you hear me say, he doesn't know any billionaire. He hopes I become a billionaire so he can know one. Well, why doesn't he know any billionaire? You can know a billionaire. Just go out there and go live the life of a billionaire. You'll know billionaires. Go hang out with billionaires. Go hang out with millionaires. But he sits in the house all day because he has no ambition, no drive, no nothing. Just sits there all day. Am I supposed to say that at the restaurant? Well, what do you do all day? Why aren't you working? They'll say, well, I can't find a job. They just come up with excuses. Or I said to them, you can have any lifestyle you want. God's laughing at you, and so is the devil. When the party's over, is this how you want to live? Just sit there all day? Go to movies and go to restaurants, and that's your whole life? Never get out of the house, never go on vacations, never buy what you want, never live anything you want. You have to wait for your girlfriend to buy you something. If she's not going to buy it, you're not going to get it. And don't you think the money's going to run out? They're train wrecks. There's nothing comes in, just everything goes out. Am I supposed to say that at the dinner table tonight and embarrass them? But how is that embarrassing? Because it's all true. No money comes in, it all goes out. High restaurants, clothes, he doesn't buy a dime. He has no money. The girlfriend supports him. And I don't mean a $1 million lifestyle because they're renting a house. He wanted a car. She said, I'm not buying you a car. He didn't get a car. He won't go out and get the lifestyle that I want, but he tells me that I don't get everything I want. I mean, well, it's all me. If I don't go out to get it, I don't get it. And that's even bigger than I'm playing for now. Every day is the hustle to live that lifestyle. So what the hell am I doing with people that are broke? Why am I hanging out with people that live got so much gas I could drive to Las Vegas? Why am I hanging out with people that live a sedentary lifestyle but I do hang out with the millionaires and billionaires. And it's the greatest in the world, very ambitious, driven, the greatest lifestyle in the world. I was telling Andrea this morning. Isn't it funny how the people that were with this morning for breakfast, I said that they own properties. They go to Punta Cana. They're traveling around the world. And then we have the other end. They just sit there all day waiting for inheritances and who are renting. who have no ambition and no drive. I said, isn't that funny? I said to Andrew this today. Isn't that funny how we go from one end to the other end? I like this morning's the breakfast. Tonight, when I said, well, you can get anything you want anytime you want, you have to go after it. And they say, no, you can't. That's not realistic. You don't want to be with people like that. You want to be with people that got the greatest life in the world because it's there to do. You don't want to go hang with people that just sit there all day and complain. And that's who we were with dinner tonight. So how can I not blog about it? But I don't want to insult them. But it's true. So I'm John Quinones. If it's true, how is that insulting? That's all I wanted to say. All right, Dave's TVWorld.look.com. You can hang out with them or hang out with me. You want to live a billionaire's lifestyle? You message me. Dave's TVWorld.look.com, where you get anything you want at any time you want. You just have to bust through the bullshit to get it, but you could have it. Or you could sit with them who don't do anything all day, and you can rent and sit there and watch television and complain and tell yourself it's realistic. That's your lifestyle, to sit all day. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm only playing in the big world. Dave's TVWorld.look.com. Message me. I'll be in touch with you Monday. Goodbye. Jeez, I don't know how the hell this works. Very professional.